Hi YouTubers, I am Tauren.
And I'm Jayla.
And today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of natural hair. My first tip would be bleach. That's my topic. Say no to bleach. I wanted to dye my hair to give it a lighter color because I've been natural, I guess, for around 2 years now. Well, this will be my actually third year, but for 2 years I wore my hair just black. So I decided to add a little color to it because of just to give it a little style, jazz to it. However, I use bleach, and I use bleach because my hair is normally jet black, and it's hard to dye. So the first thing I want to tip that I want to enlighten you on, which is the first tip I want to enlighten you in on is if you are going to dye your hair, go to a professional. I repeat, if you're going to dye your hair, go to a professional. That's the best way that I would think, that I know, that will be beneficiary to your natural hair. The dye that I actually used, the bleach, was Clairol. Normally Clairol does great on my hair. I used it before I was actually natural, and it did great. It did wonderful. It's a great product, but I guess that it wasn't good for my hair type, and I noticed a difference in it from wearing a perm, going from wearing a perm into now being transitioning into being natural. My second thing I would like to address is research. If you really consider dyeing your hair or using bleach, research. The internet, YouTube has a lot of videos. Just internet period have a lot of information about. Have a lot of information on about bleaching your hair and what could be the outcome of it, and what you can do to prevent breakage and dry and brittle hair once dyeing your hair. My last thing is once you bleach your hair, I always think that I have a lot of people ask me, would your hair fall out? Everybody's hair is not going to fall out, but it's definitely a thing that could happen. So you definitely want to take that into consideration. Does bleach make your hair dry and brittle? Sure it can. Being natural, a lot of times you have dry hair, and so using bleach only dries your hair and it strips your hair. But I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you if you do dye your hair and you do notice some dryness, extra dryness and brittleness. And one is hot oil treatments. Hot oil treatments are great. You just put it in your hair. I usually put a plastic bag that you can buy from any hair store, and let it sit on there for like 15-20 minutes and wash it out. That usually helps your scalp from dry and flakiness. 2 would be a good shampoo, and I've used Infusion 23. It's a great shampoo. However, you don't want to over shampoo your hair because you strip your hair from the natural oils and moisture that it has. And last, try not to overwash your hair too. Just once a week, use a good conditioner, and that will help. I personally, once my hair had started falling out from shedding from the bleach, I decided to do a second chop. So I didn't want to just go through trying to just repair it. So I decided to just do a chop and start all over again. Those are pretty much the tips that I have. If you have any questions about anything that I used, anything that might be beneficiary to you, any questions, please subscribe. Now I'm going to turn over to Jayla, and she's going to talk about heat on natural hair.
Well, I never advocate heat uses on natural hair, but if you're going to wear your hair naturally, you should give up the hot curlers and the presses and all that. Also, it messes up your ends. It would cause your ends to be very thin. Also, I speak from experience, because the front of my hair, I just like flat iron my hair in the front all the time and just do a twist out in the back. And when I try to do a twist out in the front, it won't twist because my hair is so damaged because of the heat. Even if you don't realize what the heat is doing to your hair, every time you apply heat, it robs your hair of moisture, and that's the key thing to natural hair, is moisturizing it with different natural hair products to keep it healthy and keep it growing and keeping it, you know, not falling out or like that. Also, think about if you apply oil and heat to your skin. Think about what that do to your skin. Think about what it does to your hair.
Okay, this is actually our first time ever doing a YouTube video, so we kind of newbies.
Yeah.
But however, in the future, we're going to talk about fashion. We're going to talk about natural hair products reviews. We're going to talk about hairstyles that we have tried. Also, we will talk about just being natural and being confident about being natural. It has been a stigma to black women about accepting their own look, what God had given them. So that's going to be some of the topics. If y'all have any topics that you would like for us to discuss, please and just subscribe or inbox us. And that will be all today. Thank you guys.